A little bit of background about us is we're married. We've been together 25 years. We used to own high-end hair salons in traditional business. He was the CFO, which means he sits in an office. He's got a great brain for that kind of stuff. And I was the little voice out there doing hair and all the business stuff. And we had a really great run at the salon industry for 19 years. We were doing $3 million a year, living in our custom built dream home. We had all the cars, had all the toys, had the money in the bank, were debt free. And then came the crash of '08. And history repeats itself. Everything that's happening in the world today, we know exactly what that feels like because we got caught in that back in '08. This is why I talk so much about you got to pivot and you need backup plans. Through that process, I learned how important it is to have multiple streams of income and learn how to make the right type of money. And I'm not talking about multiple jobs. I'm talking about multiple streams of income, of residual leveraged income, and being able to invest and grow your own money. And so I want Jim to tell you why he chose the Academy.
I was working at an important position, making good money, but working a lot of hours. And I knew that even though I was making decent money, it wasn't the kind of money that was going to get me to the goals and the dreams that I eventually wanted to have. And so I started looking at other things that I could do on the side or in addition to that could one day allow me that I didn't have to work that job. And so most of the stuff out there involves sales in some form or another, and that's just not my personality. So I found trading and I started looking at different ways to learn trading, buying courses, looking at YouTube videos. And I started looking into this company. I started looking at who was involved, saw people that I knew personally having great results. And it was just over 3 years ago that I decided to join that. And what I told myself is I'm going to commit to this monthly subscription for a year. And at the end of the year, I'll know whether this is for me or not, if it's working or not. And literally maybe like 2 or 3 months in, I knew that this was for me. I started trading and started to make some money and realized what the potential was. And that it was actually less than 2 years that I turned in my letter of resignation to my job, and the rest is history.
And so, babe, what type of time did it take for you to put in to do this?
Well, when I got started, they told me you should average about an hour a day. And so okay, I'll figure out how to do that. I'm not a morning person, but I decided that I was going to wake up an hour earlier every single day and get in my training and my trading. And I just committed to that. And I was waking up at 5:30 in the morning, every morning. And then I wanted to speed up my learning curve and speed up the timeline. I just gave up a little bit of sleep, gave up TV, gave up some time with friends, and just made it fit.
Think of it as going to school, because that's really all it is. It's an online school where they offer courses and subjects and a couple other things. I'm going to show you what they are that you learn from professionals in that field, just like regular college does. You choose what you want to learn, you show up to class, and you learn it. What he's done now is he's started mentoring and teaching people the little things that he had to figure out on his own, that he kept saying, if I could teach this to people, they'd move faster. If I could teach this part to people, they'd move faster. If I could show them this, they'd move faster. What I want to do is I want to show you what the Academy has to offer so that you can see what all it is. Now, this is Jim's website. They have 2 different types of packages and individual packages. So this is foreign exchange. This is for people who want to trade what Jim does. Jim does a strategy, it's called scalping. That's what he personally mentors people on. So another one that they teach is stocks and crypto. For those of you that are into the stock market or cryptocurrency, Jim knows all these things. He didn't understand any of it when he started. He kept learning and learning and learned another one and learned another one. And now he's versed in all of it. He can invest, he can buy, he can sell, he can compound, he can do all the things now. And Jim's going to show you in a minute what all that looks like. For those of you that maybe aren't into trading, but you want to build an online store, a drop ship store, people that are experts in the online store place are the educators. As soon as the Social Media Academy came out, I'm like, finally, something that I'm interested in, because I don't want to trade, but I sure love social media. And in October of last year, The Social Media Academy had just started. And I had not even made my first reel. Jumped right into the Social Media Academy and I started digging in. And I would say it took about 6 months before I started getting paid from Facebook. Now I get paid, which is another stream of income, right? All these things are ways to keep adding streams of income. We all have residual bills, our mortgage, our rent, our car payments, our insurance, our gas, our electricity. Those bills, your credit card payments, whatever, those bills that come every month, regardless if you want them or not, are residual bills. When you build residual income that pay your residual bills, think about it. If you have a car payment that's maybe $500 or $1,000 and you build residual income to $1,000, now you don't have to worry about taking your car payment out of your paycheck, right? Building residual income is very, very smart. Another thing they have is a travel club that we are all in on because we do a lot of traveling, right? And another one that they have is a personal development academy. We could not have gotten to be who we are in our marriage, in our life, in our businesses without being people that really dive into personal development. Jim's going to take you now and show you his stuff.
When you get started in the academy, you're going to end up choosing one or more of these packs. The one that specifically I'm helping people on and mentoring them through the process, basically holding their hand, is going to be this foreign exchange pack. Once you have access to the academy, this is a little bit of what it looks like. So at the beginning, you don't really know anything, probably. I didn't know anything about trading at all. What we have here is they have courses. This course here, FRX 101, what is Forex? Like really basic stuff. These like college courses, they're numbered. Like 101 is the basic beginning, and then they have 102, and then it goes down all the way to 400s. Now these videos are anywhere from 2 to 7 minutes long. So you're going to make your way through these videos, and along the way, you're going to take notes. If you have questions, you can feel free to reach out to me, and I'll help fill in any gaps that you feel are missing when you watch the videos, okay? And then once you do that, we have our educators. This is like the big part of our academy. Think of this as like the guide on your TV. These are all the educators over here. We call them channels. These are all the times that they're on. And just under foreign exchange, just in English, you have all of these educators right here. Okay, and then there is dozens more in other languages when you search under other languages. And then if you're looking at stocks or crypto or e-commerce, all those other things, there's a whole other slew of educators for that. They have their schedules posted on here. It's great if you can get on live. You can learn from them live and what's actually happening in the market. I didn't always get on live or wasn't always available. And what's great is every single time they do one of these live sessions, they are immediately recorded and available for playback. So the guy I follow here is Jay Bonham. This is the strategy that I use. And down here are all the videos. We did 2 today. If you weren't able to get on there live, you just come right in after and learn. And the next thing we have is the actual software and algorithmic tools that help you know when to get in and when to get out of the market. This probably doesn't look like anything to most of you, and I didn't really understand what this even meant when I started, but some of us has watched CNBC or something, understand it like seeing the stock market or something. But these like arrows tell you like this is a place where you can buy, right? And then look what happened. This thing just went up, right? This is just one example. That's just another thing that the Academy provides for you is these software tools. This is the one that I use, but there's quite a few different ones for different types of trading. They got crypto ones, stock, they foreign exchange, and so forth. And this is everything the Academy provides. Now, why I am happy to help people get through this and mentor is because now I've started a community. We have a chat group where everybody who is trading this strategy and who joins the Academy, directly with me or with any of the people that are trading with me, I give them all the steps on how to get started. I answer their questions along the way. I fill in little gaps if they feel like there's little gaps that they didn't remember or they didn't hear in the training. And then we go in there and we look at trades, we analyze the charts. I do regular Zooms with people. I record training videos. People have access to me to help them with their trading, help them with their learning process. And we're having great results with the people that I'm helping in there.
What I want to do now is I want to show you how to enroll, how to pick the package for you. And for example, if you're going to do foreign exchange to be with Jim's mentoring, it's $249.95 to enroll. And then it's a monthly fee of $184.95. Now, if you can't afford $185 a month, perhaps that's the reason why maybe you would want to do this, so you can learn how to afford things in life. And they have a way for you to be able to get your subscription for free. And that's what I help people do. Again, if you get two friends that end up joining that want to also trade, your subscription, your tuition, however you want to refer to it, is free. That's what I will help you do. Okay. Jim will teach you how to trade. Now, this is the one that Jim has, and several other people that are on here, they have this one because they're all in. They want it all. So for $499.95, you can learn foreign exchange, stock market, cryptocurrency. You can build an online store. You can get all the travel benefits. You can get the personal development, which everyone should get, and you can get social media. Now, think about if you got social media and you spent an hour learning social media a day to learn how to promote your business. We live in a world where business is done online. It grows globally faster. It's beautiful. And for those of you that are like me, okay, I'm a networker. I know a lot of people. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I build many businesses because all businesses are built the same. I have a lot of people that I know, and I find the needs and I fill the needs. So for comp plan stuff, I want to show you that are into network marketing how this comp plan works and what it looks like, so you can get an idea of what you can do over here by simply promoting. When you get 2 members, your subscription's free. Once you get the 3rd one, they start sending you paychecks. So 3 people is $150 a month in residual income. Now I want to teach you about this type of business. What are those 3 people going to do? Do you think that one of those 3 people might want to get their subscription for free? Well, when they go get their 2 in free, your 3 just turned into 5. This is how I built my salons. I had 49 hairdressers that worked for me. And we grew a clientele base of 16,000 clients. $3 million a year we were doing in our salons. Do you guys get it? It's business. So then to get to the next rank is 12 people. Now, a group of 12 is not 12 of all of your own friends. It's 3 or 4 of your friends who go out and tell 2 or 3 of their friends, just like in my salon. One of my hairdressers didn't cut 16,000 people's hair. They couldn't humanly possibly do that. I couldn't either. I needed a team of people servicing people's heads of hair. We do the same thing here. This is why this type of business makes so much sense to me. And then for Platinum 1000, 30 people. Now, mind you, just with people getting started with just one thing. Most people get started with 2, and as they grow and learn and start making money and realize what they've got their hands on and start turning into investors, and they want to start buying stocks and crypto and all that kind of stuff, they upgrade to the all-in pack. That's what everybody does that starts making money. They want to become financially smart. And so the same thing with 2,000, only 75, Platinum 5,000, 10,000. Now, each one of those numbers is how much the residual income is a month. The top one is 750. There is actually one that's higher than that. That's $1 million. And there's people at it. I have personally, since we started, watched people hit those ranks because it's a digital world today. If anybody has any questions or you're ready to get started, just reach back to us. Jim actually has a link in his bio where you can go on and directly get started. From the second you enroll, he will take you right in and get you started training and mentoring and on your way. And for those of you that want to build a business side of it, I will get you started right away as well and help you on. We couldn't be any more opposites, you guys, which works out so perfect for this because he does one and I do the other.